We are at a Kriya Yoga retreat. This is a 2-day mini retreat. We have welcomed a lot of people here, including those from other countries. Bringing people together, this event presents a perfect opportunity for the participants to work through their structures and advance spiritually. Therefore, we practice yoga that we call Kriya. My expectations are more centered around the participants rather than the retreat itself. I hope they cultivate greater aspiration, inspiration, and faith in themselves, triggering the process of self-realization. I hope they recognize themselves as manifestations of the highest essence of the divine. This is the ultimate goal. There is nothing else to strive for. For those who have realized this, everything unfolds as it should. Unfortunately, I haven't practiced before. It's my first ever retreat and everything is entirely new to me. This is my first retreat, and I'm delighted to be here and gain these experiences. They must have at least a basic understanding of what they need in life, why they want to live, and what they live for. Once they gain this understanding, they are faced with the following question. What should I do to live better, to change my life, to stop worrying, to break free from the influence of external circumstances, and perhaps even more importantly, from other people's opinions? These are attachments to relationships or other things. What do we need to improve ourselves? Many people turn to yoga. Therefore, anyone who comes here simply needs a desire to achieve something for themselves. That's enough. Here, they will practice and learn everything they need to know. Once you begin practicing Kriya Yoga, you feel that you can understand everything and accomplish everything simultaneously. This is why Kriya practitioners, regardless of their previous practices, if any, approach every action from the perspective of Kriya practice. Kriya Yoga becomes their lifestyle. Spiritual practitioners grow stronger. They become more organized, more conscious. They are present in whatever they are doing and are fully aware of their actions. They understand the reasons behind what they do. When structured, their lives improve as they feel alive. Sometimes people overwhelmed with thoughts may become distracted and lose track of their surroundings. But those who follow the Kriya style live more conscious and comfortable lives because their attitude changes and they attract more success through heightened concentration. Master does not let anyone give up. He fills us with a great deal of energy, power, and confidence that we can complete this stage necessary to discover our true selves. I feel very comfortable here. Everything is explained very clearly in a simple language, and the energy is pleasant. I'm delighted. The fact is that joint practice always enhances the effect, and in a group, participants advance faster. Kriya Yoga is a universal system that enables fairly rapid development, even when practiced individually. But joint practice enhances this effect even further. Secondly, people have the opportunity to share their experiences and learn about the changes that happen to others. They exchange information, finding and providing inspiration. The sense of belonging brings participants an understanding that they are not meditating alone, but that the whole world is meditating with them. Discussing the willpower and the power of intention is an integral part of this retreat, of the practice. Everyone has their own goal. Some people have a personal goal that they work towards, and it's crucial for them to reach it. However, there is a greater goal as well. Of course, we recall this greater goal. This particular retreat was focused on achieving a realization that every individual is consciousness itself, transcending the confines of the body and mind that often harbor multiple inherent problems, fears, and anxieties. Liberation, sought by all people, embodies the feelings of joy, being, bliss, freedom from the fear of death, and so on. To embark on this journey, those who want to break free should realize and feel that they are, and have always been, the omnipresent consciousness. Therefore, achieving unity with the higher self is the goal of all our practices. In other words, we express an intention to know the truth. And the truth is that you have all the knowledge within you. You are consciousness, universum. It's hard to put into words. It feels like I'm reconnecting with my authentic self, like rediscovering who I really am. It's a liberating, blissful experience that brings inner peace. Deep within our hearts, each of us yearns to fulfill our potential and unlock our true selves. The practice of Kriya is the key to reconnecting with our essence and living in a state of harmony, happiness, and divine love, living in the zone. This is what matters most during these challenging times. The most important things that practice can offer a person are a sense of self-respect, and understanding that they are no longer the one they used to be before they started practicing. As they become more conscious and change their self-perception, they cultivate self-respect. The true feeling of unconditional respect and love awakens in them. They gain strength and, of course, mental knowledge, food for thought and insight into how it all functions. But above all, they experience a feeling of joy and glee. You witness the transformation during and after the practice. People depart with a sense of happiness and reluctance to leave. Why? Because they have assimilated the energy of the spirit. They do it through their own effort. I can't take credit for that. This is simply how the system operates. It's all about attunement. From a spiritual perspective, retreats or seminars of this kind hold great value. The participants are charged with energy that can sustain them for several months, half a year, or maybe even a year. This energy follows you. You feel elevated and attuned. You feel that you are doing great, and everything is cool and so on. Over time, this energy gently dissipates, because the mind tends to remain tethered to the external world, allowing energy to gradually leak away as distractions arise. To keep the momentum going and nurture your evolution, it's essential to maintain regular practice. 2 practice sessions a day in the morning and in the evening are enough for this. This is an ideal scenario. At least 1 profound practice session a day is imperative. It will sustain your energy from morning till evening, from night till morning, and support your step-by-step evolution. However, you can speed up the process if your practice is not passive. Passive practice means that you mechanically go through your exercises and techniques once a day. Active practice means you have adopted it as your lifestyle and engage with every moment, performing every action with full awareness. Perform these actions from the state of Kriya to the best of your ability. Do it with joy and love. Be aware of the higher presence in any action. It will constitute 24 hours of practice, and the effect will enhance. Those who have embarked on this journey discover increasing inspiration and inner strength, and they move forward without thinking of quitting it. No one wants to drag behind, to trigger their involution by stepping back. All individuals yearn for progress. When one feels that they are becoming better and cooler, which means stronger and wiser, they are naturally moving forward. The wisdom itself will not allow them to stop. That's how it works. The most important indicators of everything going right are a quiet inner joy, a heart rejoicing, and a sense of peace within. When you practice, sometimes people ask me, how can I tell if my practice is successful? I reply, do you remember how nervous and jittery you were 2 months ago? How do you feel now? They respond, I become calmer. But that doesn't mean that a person, when calm, can't do anything. They can be very active and still maintain inner calmness. They feel a quiet joy. They feel glee, joy, and satisfaction from their efforts. It may be selfish to some degree. Like, I have done well today. I have practiced. It's important to give yourself praise. Praise yourself. In today's world, there's an overwhelming amount of distressing information pouring onto people from every direction. So praise yourself, but avoid overindulging. The versatility of Kriya Yoga remains undeniable. It really works. Most importantly, the system does not change a person. Instead, it helps practitioners discover themselves or remember who they truly are. Changes occur naturally within them. Therefore, when you start practicing, the practice itself creates conditions for unlocking your potential, allowing you to finally get to know yourself.